Internet. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Yes, you're watching the ABS show. Right. Before we go into today's topic, I would like you guys to subscribe to the channel. Yes, hit that subscribe button. My mouth is watering because the news today is so good, y'all. So good. You was about to say something?
Yes, I was going to say they need to subscribe, they need to like, they need to share, they need to comment, not only on YouTube, but the ABS show on Instagram. You know, we got all the juice.
Yes, and also when they're done, they can go on Instagram and follow us at the ABS show.
And I actually reply, like when people comment, I reply, I add them, I DM them, I even follow back.
Yes,
so,
yes.
Yeah.
All right, so let's dig into today's topic, y'all. Right. So my boy Shattawale is back in the news.
What's the
I
issue
love me
now?
some Shattawale.
I know. Okay, so
good.
Shattawale posted a video of himself on Snapchat receiving sexual favors.
What kind of sexual favors?
Ooh, we can't show you that video, but the video.
I'm sure you watched it for research purposes.
Yes, we did watch it for research purposes, but basically in the video that went viral, you could see that there's 2 men and a girl. Hashtag 2 men and a girl, and she appears to be.
Wait, you're not saying it right.
Okay.
So in the video, Shattawale and his friend were getting fellatio. Did I say it right?
Oh my God, can I tell my story?
In the video, Shattawale and his friend were getting fellatio from one girl,
sexual
right?
favors. Yes.
Oh, so yeah, you got to be specific so that they know what kind of sexual
so
favors.
in the video you could see that
you guys are sounding nice today. Charlie, this is not you. Tell me what was happening.
Tell you what.
I do this English, fellatio, felakuti, all this BB grammar.
All right,
break
so
it down.
Shattawale was... Shattawale posted a video of himself getting head.
Yes, come on.
Okay, to hear.
From a girl that was later on identified as Hajia Pharrell and Shattamichi's
She's beautiful,
friend.
by the way.
She's beautiful, so that's the girl. So in the picture, you could see Hajia Pharrell, you could see Shattamichi, and then you could see the girl. You know, I made a little sign.
Listen,
so that's the girl. And
why
they're supposed
we
to be
gotta
friends.
put Hajia Pharrell? This has nothing to do with Hajia Pharrell. Why are we talking about?
she's
Oh,
a
it has
friend.
everything
She's
to
a
do
friend
with
of
why
mine.
she's a friend. It has
She was
everything.
not in the video. It has, and Shatta is not her man. She and Shatta don't have any sexual
But I
relationship.
didn't say none of that. All I said was it's her friend. That's
okay.
it.
She's a friend
Wherever
of
you
a
want to
friend.
go with, that's you. I'm just stating the. Listen, I don't make the news. I just report it. So what do you guys think? Did you guys see the video? What do you guys think about this story?
Well, me and Charlie watched this video for research purposes because we take our jobs as journalists very seriously.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did you see? What did you see?
I saw a lot of big things popping.
How big? Wait, you guys said 2 guys?
Yeah, so
And a girl.
Yeah, so he was recording, his friend was on the side, and she was
Allegedly.
down there, and she was really the star of this production. She wasn't shy, you know. She was giving her best work. She went in,
Yes.
and like it's like she was posing for the camera. I didn't think she
Are you
was shy.
serious?
Well,
I
nobody
didn't see
was
this video.
falsely recording her or nothing. It was intense. My only issue is like why it was on his Snapchat. Like, why Snapchat?
Well, later on, he said that he mistakenly posted, one of his associates mistakenly posted a video. That's not the issue. The issue here is we see a girl, and the girl seems to be friends with your baby mother. Now, let's really talk. What's really going on, Shattawale? Why is Shattamichi's friend giving you head? I mean, that's the story. Forget the fact that he posted it mistakenly or whatever the case might be. You've been caught. For me, ever since Shattamichi and Shattawale separated, Shattawale's been going crazy.
So they separated. I didn't even know.
Apparently, yeah, they've been going back and forth, fighting, accusing each other.
Let's just say Shattamichi.
So you're just gonna cut me off? They've been going back and forth. They've been going back and forth, accusing each other of doing drugs, abusing each other. Yes, this is tea, y'all, on Snapchat, because I do follow Shattawale and Shattamichi on Snapchat, so I get all the news first hand. Now you can go.
But could it be possible that they were just, filming a scene in a movie,
Which movie?
No, it was real.
Adult movie,
It was real. And it's disgusting. I'm
conclusion.
disgusted. And if this is the type of friends that Shattamichi keeps around, then she's in big trouble because everybody seems to be coming for
everybody has that kind of
her
friend.
man. And it's disgusting.
Tamishi, by the way, I think has been keeping this breakup very classy. Shattawale, on the other hand, I think is really just doing everything he can possibly do to hurt Shattamishi, which kind of shows that he's hurt. Like, I mean, dude, you're hurt. You must care about her. That's your girl. Like, you guys figure it out. They have a child together. They need to work it out instead of, like, trying to embarrass each other in public. There's a child involved. Like, this is bad. In terms of her friend, I mean, you know, that's what it really is. They always say that it's your friends. Like, a lot of times you think that someone is your friend, but deep down they want your life. Shattawale is an amazing artist. He's popping in Ghana right now. She's clearly not a good friend. I mean, this is why I don't have any female friends. I have like one or two at the most, because girls are conniving, evil. Like, this is bad. Like, why would you give fellatio to your friend's baby father, whether they're together or not together? Like, it's just bad. It's horrible. Like, as women, we need to stick together. Stop trying to, like, outshine each other. Like, there's so many men in Ghana. There are other single artists in Ghana that you can go for. Like, why? but this is degraded. And then the fact that she knew that the video was on and she didn't care. She was there like...
Yeah.
Like, as if she was doing this to, like, save her life. Yo, she was going in. Like,
but you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of that one friend that comes to you with all her problems. Oh, my man is doing this to me. Oh, my man is this. And then she's like, yes, leave him. Leave him. Leave him.
So
Don't stay with him.
Pick him up.
And all this while she wanted him. So you have to be very careful who you go with your issues and problems and who you listen to. Because this...
this is recent. I don't even think this picture is more than a year old.
No, it's
not even more than a year old. That's horrible. Like, even if her and Shattamishi, like, let's say they're not friends anymore for whatever reason, this is just, it's wrong. It's wrong, totally wrong.
All types of wrong.
And, you know, this is happening a lot in Ghana, and I think people will do anything for fame. Like,
even if they're not friends anymore, like, I can't see myself not talking to anybody and I'll talk to their ex. Like, just the fact that we were friends once, I can't go near anybody that you've had anything to do with.
It's your leftovers.
So
it's like, you know.
It's like, so you know that
but leftovers are really good if you heat it up.
If you heat it up. And the way she was sucking, she was really heating that up.
If you heat it up, you put it in the microwave, I'm telling you, it can taste good.
This goes a long way to show that nobody should be trusted.
Maybe she's
especially when it comes to friends, because this is not the first case. This is just the one that is out there.
Because
betrayal is something that happens every day. Friendship, relationship, low-key, they want what you have.
Maybe she's trying to be the super head for Ghana. I don't know. Who knows?
She's literally the headmaster.
I really need to know why. Somebody needs to talk to her and find out why. Why, of all guys, why?
And why the camera? Like, even with your boyfriend, like, I always say this, like, you know, I mean, with husbands might be different, but you have to be really, really careful. Like, you shouldn't be sending out nudes or, like, filming sexual encounters. We're living in a time where social media, like, iCloud is, like, the easiest thing to hack. Like, a 10-year-old can hack your iCloud. And you never know. Like, I always say, who'd have thought that we'll be talking about Kanye West running for president? Who'd have thought that Trump would be president now? And I'm just saying this because you never know who you're going to be in a couple of years. Now, this video is available online. It's not going anywhere.
I have it, by the way.
I don't know if she has kids, if she wants to have kids, but... this is out.
Listen, I have all the videos, because this past week there was also an alleged sex tape of Fela Makafui going around, and I have it. Shout out to Good Vibe, my WhatsApp page. They always send it to me. Okay.
Are you serious?
Yes, it's crazy. For me, I wonder what her friends think about this whole situation. I need Haja Foro to make a statement.
No,
you could say no, but I will not say. I know Haja Foro, you watch this show. I need you to make a statement now. What do you really think about this situation?
And they really look like
tell us more about that girl. We need to know what's really in that girl's mind.
And it's strange how it all happened in the same week that we were talking about Ghanaian celebrities and sex tapes. I'm like, what happened to our culture? Like, we're getting way too westernized, you know? I mean, I know Kim K made it with a sex tape, but it doesn't mean, like, you can, yes. You know, we need to stick with the class.
All right.
By the way, that wasn't Fela in that video anyway. It's been confirmed that it wasn't her.
No, who confirmed it?
They said the girl has a tattoo on her back, and she doesn't have a tattoo on her back. And apparently, the video has been on Pornhub.
We don't have temporary tattoos anymore that you could put it up and
oh my
listen,
God,
I don't believe anything.
On Pornhub.
You can say what you want to say. Move on to the next. Listen, I'm saying it. It's alleged that it's Fela Makafui. Now I watched the video.
There's no face.
I watched the video.
No face, no case. So it's not Fela till we see a face. It's not her.
All right.
No face,
no case.
All right. So before we move on to the next, can you show me one more time how she was doing in the video? What was she doing with the neck?
You guys are not
Yes! Head 101. Okay. All right, Adara, let's move on to the next topic.
Okay.
Who we dragging next?
We are dragging Dangote's son-in-law.
What happened?
Oh my
So,
God.
you know, we reported right here that how many months after his wedding, not even up to a whole full 3 months after his wedding, somebody came out and said she's a baby mama for this Dangote's son-in-law. His name is Jamil, right? The girl actually came on Instagram, tagged Instablog, Linda KG, all the big blogs to tell her story, and she wrote a whole epistle of what she's going through. I'm going to summarize it for you because it was like all the swipes on Instagram. She said her baby is just 2 months. She can't work yet. She called this guy to give her child support. He's refused, so he took it to the lawyers, asked the lawyers to give her a payoff or take 80,000 naira every month for the upkeep of the baby.
How much is 80,000 naira?
80,000 naira is gonna be like
$250.
$250. Not even up to 250.
Change.
Barely.
Change.
Is that enough for
It's
Nigeria?
not,
Every
it's not
month?
enough
I don't know,
here.
I don't know.
No way. It's not
Which
even
Nigeria?
here. It's 250 enough for a baby,
week.
a newborn. A baby, no way. It's never going to be enough money.
Every other
She
thing.
can't even work for herself. So obviously she would need upkeep for herself as well and the baby. So the lawyers have been going back and forth. They said, how much does she want as a payout? The guy said he's only going to give her 5 million naira. And she's like, that can never be enough, 5 million naira, so that I don't bother you again. They threatened her. So she was like, oh, okay, how much do I want? So she said 100 million. Since he wants to throw around that he has money and he really wants to let go, then it better be worth her while. So she said 100 million, and she said they started threatening her. And
Who
so
started threatening her?
Jamil and the lawyer, because obviously they're big, well-connected people, they started threatening her. So she
Yeah,
came
they can
to
make her
social
disappear.
Exactly. She came to social media and she said if anything happens to her and her baby, we should point fingers at him.
Wait, so he actually has admitted that it's his baby.
Well, he hasn't come out publicly to admit, but she's saying that she's dealing with lawyers. So
He's doing all these things through lawyers, like big men do.
Yeah, but if it's
obviously.
not his baby, he wouldn't be
Listen,
making an offer.
I'm so disappointed in Jamil. Like, I'm so disappointed. I don't know what the situation was with this girl. I don't know if that was his side chick or an ex-girlfriend. I don't know. But this is your kid. You know, you're a married man. You're a public figure. You're in Dangote's family. Like, this is even embarrassing for Dangote. And they have money. They could have settled this quietly and nicely where it didn't have to get public and disgusting. You should have thought about this before you stuck it in there. Like, hello, you can't just go and stick it in there and then all of a sudden not want to be responsible. And so he does not want to be a part of the child's life.
he offered her a payoff so he
is-
doesn't have to be contacted. He doesn't want to hear from her.
This is so unlike a Muslim man, because most Muslim men that, you know, I know, their kid is their kid. They'll have kids by 50 women and they'll take care of all the kids.
All of
Like,
them.
it's more to the story. Maybe he's really deep down in love with her. I don't know. Like,
The thing is, back home, people with power and money, they feel they can get away with anything. It's not like here in America where no matter where you are or if you like be Jay-Z, you can't run away. Exactly. But there they feel like they can get away with anything. So he's just taking her for granted.
But normally
It's so
in
disappointing
Africa, the
though.
Muslim men still take care of their kids because
That's what
it's
we're
not a
saying.
problem having 50 kids in the Muslim community. It's
Well,
not.
you're disappointed. Nobody appointed me, so I can't be disappointed.
I'm not.
For me, the only person that I feel bad for is the baby. And you guys keep talking about the money, this and send me money. Being there as a father is not about you sending money. So he can send all the money in the world that he wants. He's still not being a true father, a true dad for this child. And back to the lady as well. Ladies, you guys have you girls have the power. I don't understand. Before you get in bed with a man, please do your research.
But
so
Charlie,
I'm telling you.
You know why you can't say that in this case? Because we don't know what happened. We don't know.
Well, we know what happened. They had sex and they had a baby. That's what happened. At the end of
but what I'm saying
did he rape her?
No, Charlie.
No.
That's not,
Was she
let me
raped?
finish my sentence.
Okay.
Charlie, we don't know if his marriage to Dangote's daughter was arranged. In the Muslim community,
Because she said
they
she
can
was
get
7
up and
months pregnant when she saw it. She just saw it online that they were getting
so
pregnant.
maybe he was in a relationship with this
her, a
girl,
serious
and the opportunity came for him to marry Dangote's daughter, and he took that route.
You are saying the same thing that I'm saying. My thing is, as the lady should have been more aware of who she was getting involved with. That's
was
it.
pregnant
You are
already.
laying there with the devil, and the devil gave you a baby, and now you are crying.
But you
are
never
crying
know
wolf.
people.
Yeah.
You never know. You could live with somebody for 10
20
years
years.
and still don't know the
Change.
person.
And then another
I feel like they were in a serious relationship.
Yeah.
Because for her to have said she was shocked to find out that he was getting married to Dangote's daughter, which means
We
that
were
he
all
took the
shocked.
offer. I think maybe it was an arrangement with Dangote's daughter because we never heard about relationship, no pictures,
Well,
no social
she laid
media
her bed
love.
right now. She
And
made her bed. She has to
that's
lay in
another
it.
thing why I think he's trying to pay her off to stay out because whatever agreement they have, her existing with this baby is probably putting that agreement at jeopardy, which is why he just wants to push her out. And you're saying that it's not just about money. You can't force a man to be a father. You can't force a donkey to drink water. Do you understand? Like, so if he doesn't want to be a father, he doesn't want to be a father. The least you can make him do is pay for the baby. That's why the money is important. Because if you bring him there, he can choose not to even pick up the baby.
Like a slap in the face would be for the lady to, you know what? I don't need your money. Watch me. I'm about to do this. I'm about to raise this child.
I disagree. As a mom, I hate when people say that. You know what I mean? You know why? Because yes, raising a child, both parents need to be there. The kid needs both parents. But at the end of the day, if I'm a single mom, I'm not going to spend all of my money to raise my kid. We created the kid together. We're both going to do it. You know why? When that child grows up and becomes the best doctor in the world, an engineer, a big superstar, do you think he's not going to take care of his dad? He's going to take it, even if he had never
Not when you tell your side of the story to your child and say, listen, your dad wasn't there for you. I raised you. I gave you everything. Your dad wasn't there.
When kids grow and have a mind of their own, no matter what you've told them, they're still going to do what's in their mind. Look at Drake and his father, for example.
Drake just bought his dad.
His father was not there for him. But look at the way he's taking care of him.
Well, that's Drake. If my dad wasn't there for me, yamu to yakari. You're not getting shit.
You're just I know somebody, right, who got arrested and went to jail because of a crime that your dad committed. And when the incident happened and the cops came, the dad pointed to his son, left evidence for his son to get arrested, and the dad's excuse was, I'm on the deportation list. It doesn't matter what the crime is. As long as I get any type of contact with the cops, I get deported. So he gave I imagine I commit murder and put the blame on Caleb for Caleb to go to jail. And as I'm telling you, when the kid was done, thank God the kid didn't have to go first offense, didn't have to do a long time in jail and everything. When the kid was done with college, became an engineer and everything, he takes care of his dad, pays his dad's rent, bought his dad a brand new car, which is insane to me. If my parent put me in jail, I'm sorry, it's bye. You're supposed to protect me. You're my parent. You're supposed to be there for me. How dare you put me in jail? How dare you put me through such a traumatizing event? And I'm just bringing that because it's to go to show that when kids get older, it doesn't matter if the parent were there. You're not going to leave your parent to suffer if you're financially stable and capable. So therefore, I'm with it. I'm fighting all the way to whatever court I got to fight for you to do this 50-50. I'm not going to ask you to do it all,
by the time you're
but
done
we're
with
going
all
to do
this
this
fighting, your edges are gone, you're losing weight, your wrinkles are forming.
No, you don't take it that personal.
No,
you don't take it that personal.
It doesn't put stress on you?
No, it's not
but
going to
it
put stress
depends on the
you.
situation.
No.
Are we trying to say now that child support should not be accepted? Child support is necessary.
Very
It's your child.
necessary.
So
And
in a
it's the
place
same
like
thing you're
Nigeria, where they haven't had those, written in the paper and the law, this is the least she could do.
I'm
She
not
needs
saying
the
child
money.
support, I'm saying rope. Tie him down
She
in the
can't.
house.
He's married.
So he can go
He's
anywhere.
legally married.
Well, good luck to you. Listen, we're going to move on to the next topic.
They need to figure it out.
Let's move on to the next topic here, Yazzie.
Yes, so Akon is set to introduce a new cryptocurrency in Senegal, and at the same time, he's hoping to build his own real-life wakanda. I am so excited about this news because when I saw wakanda, so basically, the president of Senegal has given him over 2,000 acres of land, not that far from Dakar, and it's also very close to their new international airport. They're kind of doing what Lagos did, build like a new city, a new airport, kind of like what you guys did with Abuja. So he made a statement that
Wait. Why are you guys behaving cocky and corny? What's your problem?
Oh, what happened?
You are just, two of you are just like, what was wrong?
No. I want her to finish your story, and then I'll give you what you're asking for, okay? So finish your story.
Yeah, so he said that this is his vision, it's his goal, but he knows that it's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take the geek squad to figure it out because he really wants it to be like a high-tech city. He's not just building, a lot of times in Africa, we just build a city with nice houses, and no. He wants it to be very futuristic. And I know he's capable of doing it because he's also providing like solar power to a lot of parts of Africa. He's owned like 2 record labels. And he's also hinted now at possibly running for president against Trump and against Kanye. So
really?
He
so he wants to come back to America to run for presidency.
He's been in Africa all this time. He really wants to come all the way back home.
He's back and forth.
I don't think
he better
that's
run for president there. He's already taken over half the country. Why does he want to come and struggle with America?
Wait, why? Okay, Charlie, speak.
Charlie, go first.
No. Listen, as much as I love Wakanda when it first came out, and it was for the culture, I love it. Honestly, I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of everybody saying, I'm building Wakanda, I'm building Wakanda. How about you fix the little village next to the thing first? How about the roads?
But Akon is doing that. Akon is providing light.
Has he finished doing that?
No, you don't have to listen. In development.
Listen,
when
you know
you're carrying out development.
I'm from Volta region, a small village called Heavy, and we still, some people still don't have light.
Yeah, but
so how about
that's your vote? That's your
place.
That's your place.
Fix it.
That's Ghana.
No.
What do you mean that he's doing it for Africa?
No, exactly.
So Ghana is not part of Africa now.
It is, but Senegal
I'm
first.
sick of it.
The whole concept of Wakanda is the all of Africa.
We
Everybody
can go
coming.
to Wakanda.
Thank you. Everybody coming together. If he's being serious about developing Africa, you start from Senegal, you move on.
Yes.
When he has conquered West Africa, you move to East Africa. When you finish, you come
South
back.
Africa.
Develop the whole of Africa. Why are we trying to create a whole new Africa? Why are we so ashamed of what we already have on ground that you want to develop Wakanda? It's nice. It's gonna be high tech. People are gonna be employed. That's cute. But we still have a whole country, a whole continent filled with people that still need help. Develop those ones. Develop the ones that
Look,
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to. This past week, there was a big rain that happened in Ghana, and several people died because of the.
That's natural disaster.
Really?
Hold on.
Really said that's natural
Wait.
disaster.
You guys have it all wrong when it comes to
Akon.
When it comes to Akon, and by the way, he's naming the cryptocurrency Akon, which I kind of love the whole marketing idea of it. But when it comes to him, this man has put in the work. This man does a lot of charity work. He's still he is, and he's not going to stop. Just because he's building this, he's not going to stop.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you guys are right. We do need to develop all of Africa. One, it's going to take years. It's a process. Two, just because we're developing the rest of Africa doesn't mean that we should stay behind and not be updated on the high-tech things that's going on. So it's great to have a little bit of both.
Update the systems in place. Because think about it, he's going to build a whole new village, 2,000 acres, right?
Yes.
Everything is going to be built high-tech from the ground up. Updates, Senegal system, is their voting system, right? Are they using, is it like only cards? Can they use their card everywhere? Can they use Apple Pay everywhere they go? Update the systems in place before you start building a new. Development is about developing what's already there. Now you're about to start something else. He's creating something new.
I'm sick and tired of seeing uncompleted buildings in Africa every time I go. Uncompleted. Land here, land over there.
It's better that it's Akon behind this project than a foreign person, than somebody, because it was bound to happen anyway. So it's great that at least it's an African behind it, in my opinion. So you guys are right.
So you are building a high-tech land, blah, blah, blah.
Who's
coming?
What
road leads to that village is going to be coming to the high-tech?
Who's going to rent house there? Who's going to rent shop there? At the end of the day, still people like you that are doing business in America that will go and buy rents, be able to afford to rent any building there. So it's still foreigners.
But with the cryptocurrency,
you can't just judge somebody's plan on a surface level.
Well, we did.
You don't understand. You don't. Then that's blank. I don't know what to call that.
We
but
did,
you
because
don't
he didn't
understand.
tell us everything into detail. So whatever he told us,
listen. When you have a business plan,
yes,
you discuss the business plan with your investors, not with the masses. Then when it comes to expressing yourself to the masses, you let them know the whole detail. The fact that he wants to build a new land somewhere does not mean that he's not going to look at the whole topography and how to get there and how to do this and that. But that's not even the main thing. The main thing is the Akon.
Yes.
That's what we're supposed to be talking about.
Who is it building
because
for?
the Akon is going to help the whole economy.
Is going to develop. It's going to help to make the economy go higher. You understand? Because cryptocurrency, as we all know, is the fastest way of using money and making money and investing money and saving money. So the thing is, so many companies like that came to Africa at a particular time. There was one they called MMM and many other things. It made a lot of people lose money, even in South Africa. But somebody like Akon, who is more advanced, who has lived here, which is what you are always saying, make Africa great, make Africa great. But why don't you want to go back home? Akon has gone back home now. He's trying to do different things at the same time, but all you guys see is the negative side. How about you support? No. How about you support the plan? You say charity begins at home. He came and found out that the first problem Africa has is electricity, and that's the project he has been working on. Is that not good enough?
Well,
come on, there's electricity everywhere.
I think it comes down to what priority is, and
which is electricity, which is number one.
Excuse me. I'm talking about the Akon and the whatever thing that
Which is
he's
also
doing.
going to boost the economy.
Okay, for me, it's priorities, right?
Thank
so
you.
where I come from and where like my people are right now, this is not a priority. We are still hungry. We still need education. We still need hospitals. This is not a priority.
Because
and if you
one
can't
at a
see
time,
that, then
one
I
at a
cannot
time.
help you.
Because-
I can't help
One
you.
at a time.
If it's one at a time, let's finish the one.
Thank you.
Electricity is going on right now.
wait,
The project has been going on.
Who is he doing it for?
Wait, let me explain
Africa,
something to you.
state country by country.
Where am I from?
Wait,
Africa.
I don't want it.
You don't want electricity.
No, I don't want whatever. That's not a
Whatever
priority
he
for me.
said. Wait, let me explain something to you. He's building this Wakanda, he's building this Akon. Are the people educated to understand how to use Akon? That's what you need to know. Do they? You understand their effect. We understand the effect.
But you know
Why
what?
do we understand
But
the effect?
maybe-
Because of the education we've received. They don't have the education. They don't have the
But
discipline
maybe-
to use this.
But look,
But it's all going to
Odera,
happen
maybe
because that's why he's
you-
doing it back home.
You guys,
People are going to be
I'm
educated.
not
People
saying
will
that
be
you
trained.
guys are wrong.
What are you talking about?
What you guys are saying, you guys have a valid point. But at the
Thank
same
you.
time, this thing that he's building, maybe it will encourage that Nigerian doctor who's lived in America for 40
maybe it doesn't
Hold
work
on
for
a
me.
second. Hold on. Who's lived in America for 40 years and has never been back home because they feel like, oh, there's no light, there's no water. Maybe him building this futuristic city, more of us are now going to go back home. And the more of us that go back home, the more Africa's better. The more doctors, nurses, teachers that
More
we go back
exposure,
home,
more
the more we
education.
can make our place better. I'm with you guys, but Akon is not neglecting these projects that you're talking about. He's still working on these projects while working on this. We cannot stay left behind. Like,
And
I
all
get
this-
you guys, but
and-
we cannot stay left behind. Because by what you guys are saying, it's going to take years to fix these issues all over Africa. So let's just say, I'm just throwing a number out there. It takes 20 years to fix all of these issues. We know it's going to take a while. It's a lot and a lot of money. So for the 20 years, Africa will be left behind technology-wise. Do you know how far back behind we'll
Because
be?
we have
Like
mud
my
houses.
iPhone 7 compared to my iPhone 8 is like light years apart, and they're only a year apart. So if we're 20 years behind in technology, can you imagine? You wouldn't even want to go to Africa.
All right.
So when somebody's bringing something back home and plans like that and development like that, don't look at it on the surface level. He's doing a lot to
Yes,
make
a lot
that
at the
one
same time.
work.
I disagree.
I agree.
All right. Well, I disagree.
I agree.
Well,
But I
we'll agree
disagree.
to
But I
disagree.
agree.
We'll
I
agree
disagree.
to disagree.
I agree.
Let's leave it to the viewers. What do you guys think? Let us know. On to the next one.
We're
Who
going
got
to move
next?
to the next topic, but
Who
I
got
disagree.
I agree.
I disagree.
I agree.
Yes, Timani, please
Timani,
go.
disagree.
I agree.
Who got the next topic? Let's keep it moving. Who's going?
Timani, it's your
It's
next.
yours.
Disagree.
Go on.
Agree. He wants to have the last word. I never agree. Agree.
But by the way, Akon is looking kind of fine in this picture right here, you know. He looks handsome.
All right. Next topic.
Agree. Agree. Okay, the next topic. Peter of P Square actually gifted his wife a brand new Range Rover last week, and he went live on IG. It wasn't her birthday. It wasn't anything. He just felt the need to express love and appreciate her. And a lot of people saw that as a good thing.
I got a question. I have a question, number one. Was it a brand new Range Rover?
Yeah.
Or was it a used Range Rover?
Why you always
It
do
was a
that? You know
brand
you
new.
got dragged
I
the last
just
time
want-
on the net because you said Davido
yeah.
bought a used Porsche.
Used- why do you have to specify?
Who cares if it's used or
Yazzie,
not?
don't let me come for you.
No, it matters. It matters.
Don't let me come
for
for
me.
you.
It matters if it's used or if it's new. It
Why?
definitely matters.
First of all, let me-
because if we're talking about a brand new Range Rover, right? A 2018 Range Rover. Let's say at the least we're looking at $90,000.
And you think that's a
And then
problem
we're
for
talking.
Peter of P
I
Square?
never said it was. Hold on a second. It's $90,000. I never said it was. And then now you're going to talk about shipping it to Africa, which is another, $2,000.
What's that?
And then we're talking about duty declare it, which to declare that car in Africa is like $20,000.
No, it's
So
not.
we're looking, yes, it is. Okay, to
It's
declare
not.
a 2018 Range Rover in Ghana, it's like $20,000. I don't know
No,
about
it's not.
Nigeria. Okay, again, I'm not from Nigeria, but in Ghana,
We don't
to
want
declare a 2018 Range Rover from the harbor, or whatever you want to call it, is 20 grand. So that's what, 90 plus 20 grand plus 2,000. We're looking at about 110, 112,000. You guys are the same people sitting here talking about all the starving people. Why do you need to get your wife, your artist, $120,000 on your wife? I mean,
Do you
she's
know
your
why?
wife. Hold on, let me finish.
You've asked the question.
Can I finish?
All right, finish.
It wasn't a question to be answered. It was a rhetorical question,
No.
okay?
You will get the answer.
Okay. Again, there are so many projects that need to be worked on in Africa. The $120,000, he could have did a lot with it. But hey, it's cool. Like, you have to love your wife, respect your wife. You know, if he wants to gift her that, gift her this. But why are we doing this? Hold on. Why are we doing this in public? Let me finish.
No, you're not going to finish. You're not going to finish.
That I bought myself.
Okay, so that money, you can use it to feed the children in Africa.
Oh, yeah, but I don't feed the people in Africa.
You use this money to feed the children. You can't say that. You can't say that. He's probably doing other work.
Things that you don't know.
Other charity work that we don't know. And please remind me not to give you any gifts.
Exactly.
Again, ever. Because I don't want to. Hold on, but I don't want to give you a gift.
What are you
hold
talking
on,
about?
I don't want to give you a gift.
And
it's like, is it brand new? Is it new? What year is it? Let me taste it.
I'm telling you guys right now, I am that person. Though, if you do gift me something, I do check if it's new, if it's not, and I do check if it's real or not too. Because I can't be walking around. Like that Ghanaian boy I dated did that to me. Bought me a fake watch. Like, are you freaking serious?
Keep on with your fake things.
Hold on, please. For this, I think it's more of the thought behind it. You have to start looking at gifts like that. It's the thought behind it. The process in which he was probably going around asking for the price.
We all know P-Square, Peter of P-Square and Paul. We know these girls or their wives had their day ones. They've been married for a couple of years, but they've been dating for decades. So this guy has made so much money. You can even see how many cars are parked in his yard. G-Wagon, for that matter. And then he decides to just express love to his wife and buy her a brand new Range Rover.
Yeah.
And some people are asking if it's brand new or fake and saying that the $120,000 that he made, that he possibly makes from 1 gig or 2 gigs would have been used to save Nigeria.
No.
That's what you want.
Aren't you guys
That's being hypocritical.
Talking about all the poor people in Nigeria?
Yes,
that's all
your money,
about.
Your money is your money. You can't tell people how to spend their money.
You're right.
He earned the money himself.
Okay.
However he wants to spend it, it's his business.
You're right.
The least you can do is be a hater, which you are right now.
You're right. No, I'm not being a hater. Actually, that's one of the couples that I like. I actually like them.
But you said brand
They're
new,
really
fake,
nice.
this,
No,
that.
Because, okay, I get that. Totally right. But this is for me, again. I don't understand why celebrities need to do this thing on IG Live. Why did he do it on IG Live? That's my thing. I get it. That's your wife. You love her. Trust me, shower your wife deserves it all. I'm with it. I'm with it. Let me hold on. I'm with it. Buy your wife the world if you can. But why put it on social media? Now hold on. Now if he goes and cheat, I'm not saying he's cheating, but let's just say something happened and people are talking about it. You can't be mad. And then I'm tired of celebrities giving this fake world out for young girls to think that when I'm with a man, when I get married, I'm supposed to get a Range Rover, blah, blah, blah. That's the reason why I was asking if it's new or used, because for him to use the term brand new, that does not look like a 2018 Range Rover to me, by the way, just by looks of it.
I never said 2018.
But you said brand new.
So like, 2017 can't be brand new.
Brand new.
2016 can't be brand new.
Point I'm making, and I say this as you made the comment about my Chanel earrings. Yes, I like nice things. Yes, and I make sure I work hard and I buy my own nice things. I bought my own car. I don't need a... I mean, if your husband or your boyfriend buys it for you, it's great. Who doesn't like gifts? But I also feel like our celebrities need to promote that more. You know, all the girls in Africa are freaking...
I want to answer you on that. You said, why do you have to put it on social media? How about, why do you have to put it on social media? Why don't you have to? It's your choice. Whatever you like to express to the world is your choice. And you, however you take it, if you believe that because P-Square bought his wife a range, every man should buy you a ring, that's your own stupidity. That is life. I'm not saying that because that happened, you should take that. Listen, social media these days, the fact that you're a celebrity does not mean that there's a certain way you should live your life or you don't have to show off your love for somebody because you're a celebrity. When these military guys, the soldiers, when they come back from whatever, Afghanistan, whatever they go for, and then they want to surprise their family and they put it on live, and we see the whole empathy and everything, we get excited, right? Oh, he's such a lovely guy. He came back on her birthday. So why can't I also show the world that I bought my wife a brand new car? What's the difference?
Why we are over here arguing. Listen, I love the fact that he showed it. I love it.
Sure.
Buy your wife a car, a house, and when you do that, put it on social media. Show your love. That's how you express your love. You express your love by showing it and showing it to others. There's nothing wrong with it. And anybody that thinks there's something wrong with it is a pure hater. Hateration. That's it. That's it.
Agree.
Thank you. Let us know in the comments. Chime in the comment section your thoughts on these topics. As usual, we love you for watching. Until next time, you're watching Mina TV. This is the ABS Show. Bye.
Thanks for watching. And if you liked this episode, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you next time.